Good day, everyone. My name is Carlo. There is something I just want to talk about. It's been bothering my mind. It's about how Africa is going, but especially Nigeria. The way things are going, the level of scam, it's like everybody's involved, right from government and all that. If you look at the government, you hear of advanced free fraud and all that. It all starts from the government. They started by siphoning money abroad, maybe asking their partners over there to look for an account to lodge the money. They discuss on method of payments and sharing, method of sharing. Sometimes it could be marked money to protect it from wrongful hands. So all this thing has been going on, and before people started noticing, and others are doing it now. You see them writing letter to you, asking you to provide an account. There is money that is trapped somewhere. Bring 5% for expenses, and they discuss method of payments. Most times, it's all about scamming. You go out there, you look at the uniform people that are supposed to protect us. The police is there, brutally and fatally doing their own. It's either you give the money or they can take your life, in most cases. The uniform people, generally, the soldiers are doing their own, down to Boy Scouts. Anybody on uniform will threaten you, deal with you, pound your car, do so many horrible things just for you to cough out money. Who is safe? Look at the churches that are supposed to speak for us. Most churches, they are business ventures. You know, sometimes when we talk of churches, once we mention church, some people will jump up as if criticizing the church is all about criticizing Christ. No. Right from time, there are criminals that kill and steal in the name of God. Even before, when they came to Africa, some of them came as missionaries, under missionary journey. Some were genuine. The bad eggs still came the same way. As they are preaching to you, they are monitoring you. If you are stubborn, they know how to, either they use the gun on you or give you, drug you. Most times, from there, they start enslaving people, selling them out, chain you overnight, after giving snap and mirror and other things. So many, even the church, recently, they asked for forgiveness for their involvement in slavery. Now, you look at what is happening in Nigeria. So many churches, so many things are going on. Some will ask you to buy anointing oil, anointing handkerchief, to buy it, to donate and challenge God, build altar, do this, bring sand, tarry nights. In fact, throughout the week, they are using you because there is no work. There is no work. That's why you see people rushing, thinking that maybe sometimes they threaten you that it's the sins of your grandparents, what your great-grandfather committed. I'm telling you, my great-grandfather, they committed nothing comparing to what Europeans and others has committed, and they're still doing fine. They came all the way from Europe. They did so many things. They divided us. They enslaved us. They are still managing our mineral resources. You go to some French-speaking countries, the central bank is in France. France has interest. Oil, these companies in America, in France, in Europe, so many, they have interest. They have their own, so many things are going on. Because we are not organized. Apart from the churches, is it the schools that are safe? No. Go to schools and see what is going on. You see the VC, lecturers, everybody is trying to outsmart each other. It's either you pay money for this thing, for mark. Scams, everybody's involved. Is it the youths? The youths are now meant to believe that before you become rich, you have to belong to either one court, or you have to do some terrible things. You have to eat shit and shit. You have to be highly diabolical. You have to kill. We are not using our God-given brain. And the pressure is there. So many people will tell you, go look for money. Go look for money. Go. As if, in as much as money is important, but it can't be everything. And with that pressure, we see people doing so many things just to make money. Who is to blame? Look at the girls, our future mothers. The slave queens are there hustling in fact, more than anybody. A lot of them will tell you, look at me, I'm not a shawo, I'm not this thing. Yes, you might claim that you are not a shawo because you are still living in a house. It's not like in the before. I'm not saying that it's not happening again, that people go to one place and rent a house and stay. When somebody will come and carry you, look at you and patronize. But now, just with your phone, they're everywhere. They're everywhere. Hustling, looking for the highest bidder. Just to buy maybe phones, iPhone 11, iPhone this, Brazilian hair, Peruvian hair, all these hairs. We are not thinking, we are not productive. As I know, because any place that is not industrialized, it's a problem. Is it the political stars? Those ones are another dangerous human being. They steal everything. Everything that meant for everybody. They will steal it. Throw money around, train talks. People will fight, kill themselves, buy arms. You go to the streets. The street is dangerous. Take the grace of God to go and come back. We have the local 419s, we have armed robbers, we have pickpockets, we have everybody, drug dealers. Our society is in danger. So, I might not have the solution, but in as much as they've captured us, the governments, though I don't really believe in governments because they've not been able to show us the capacity of governance. They've not. Some of us that's been able or have opportunity of traveling abroad or residing there, when you come over here and see how things works, you marvel, you say, what is going on? Why are we like this? Nothing, not even nothing, no, nothing. Where will I start? Is it road? Is it welfare? Is it medical? Which one? One person will just stay. You collaborate the whole money. You don't care whether others are dying, whatever is happening to them. And we, the citizens, we are part of the problem. I know the governments, the so-called government, they've been able to subdue us. They've been able to train us so that you can't back much. You don't even have strength. Hunger everywhere. Everybody is trying to survive. It's like we are drowning. It's survival of the fittest. Jungle. Most places, their government helps in stepping down everything, normalizing it. Over here, they have their own bad eggs, but you hardly see people coming to knock your door, breaking doors and doing some things, because somehow everybody's balanced. You can see food to eat. You can, unless it's in your gene to be an armed robber or to be, because if you are growing as a child, the environment you grow determines. If you have maybe armed robbers as people that are doing well there, you look up to them, you see them doing well, you would like to be like them. You look at, if you're a woman, you see girls, you know, wearing all manner of dressing, looking fine, doing good, you would like to be like them. Or you live in an environment that is riddled with fraudsters, you would like to be like them. Let governments help in taming some of these things. The tension is too high. People are doing terrible things just to survive. And the grown-up ones have seen it. They think that this is the way of life. It's not the way. That is wrong. It's wrong. Some of the men of God are supposed to, voice out, really, stand firm for their people. They are not doing the needful. Most of them are businessmen. They are just doing their own thing. They are not really interested. It's all about money. And some people, their own way of understanding is something else. Their brain is like wood. Because this Mugu something, when we talk of Mugu, it's a Mugu, this and that, it still have grades and levels. Some, their brain is as congealed as that charcoal, crude oil, unrefined. Another group that are in between, the so-called elites, they are not doing much. Their own, once we bring voluminous, some just type, print out anything and give them. They will start reading and reading and reading. They believe in reading. Once they read, you call them, hey, professor. It's a doctorate, it's a PhD. Now, everybody wants to put PhD. It doesn't matter whether you reason well or not. So, my people, we have to be serious with life. We have to, start afresh. Let's restart the engine. Things are not working in our place. Everybody is suffering. Look, another group is this dangerous group, agents, traveling agents. You see them taking money here, and people will go and sell their property, sell lands. They collect the whole money. They carry you to Jakarta, carry you to wherever. They dump you anywhere. You become stranded there. Look at Libya. Look at our guests. Look at young men dying in the deserts. If there is government, let them listen. Africa, your people are bleeding. They are crying. And let me use this opportunity to condemn the killings of Christians in Africa, in Nigeria, in southern Kaduna, and in Biafra land, especially the recent one in Emene. It's highly condemned. And may their soul rest in perfect peace. Thank you. Next time I'll be talking about the red flags. Have to know some of these signs when somebody is trying to play on you. How to know that this is them. Thank you and God bless.